So this is the board game all set out, one I prepared earlier, that type of thing. So I'm going to bring things up to the camera so you can see them a little bit better. The music you can hear in the background was written especially for the game by Richard Wells. He's worked on Warhammer, that type of thing. So it was really fantastic to have that done. I'll just turn it down a little bit. So what we have here, okay, right, so we have the main board, which is here, as you can see, with planets on. We have the 4 empires. You've got the Eldin here, Nar, Sorn and Solitude. You can put it anywhere you like, anyway round. Far left you can see the ships. However, we need to unlock those with stretch goals when we go to Kickstarter, because it's a lot of money to have all of those, but I've had them all done and ready to go, so that's good. We've got currency is these little crystals, so each one is a different price. So for example, this is worth 30, these are worth 100, these are worth 40, these are worth 20, the clear ones are worth 10. So that's the currency. We have the armies, which here we can see a Eldin army, and you would put that on a planet that you own. Here are the ships. So we've got, for example, General Ryder. There's General Ryder. That would be his capital ship, which you unlock later on in the game. Okay, so let's just go through a little process of that. So that is something, that's just a prototype, but you would get a cardboard cutout of that in the game, in the basic game. However, the actual models that we really want to put in the game are that's that ship as a 3D model, as you can see. That's quite, as you can see, that's quite big to go on the board. So what we have is we have the board game version, which we've just got back from China, so they're quite exciting. So you can see that's a little bit smaller, but that is an end ship that you would get. On the front of the box we had the Titan, so that is it. They're all painted up. This is the actual one that you would get in the game. Okay, and we saw some Sorn rhinos, so that is a Sorn rhino, all painted up and ready to go. Now this is the version that we would use in the game. So as you can see, it's quite small. So there we go. If I just move those out of the way, we've got that. So it kind of just feels a little bit better on the board, you sort of feel. And this is the Eldin ships, which we've gone through. That's it painted up, the bigger version. So these are the smaller ones that would fit on the board. We're going to make those a little bit smaller as well. We do have, so those are basically the ships, and those are that's the board. So it's a lot of colour. It does look complicated. So just to say, you can have a half-hour game where you just battle ship to ship. You could have a 2-player game which might last about 3 hours, or you could have a big 4-player or 3-player game which could last quite a lot, play testing about 4 or 5 hours, because there's lots of things that I'll go into later about how you actually use all the cards, which we haven't gone into. So this is basically what you would get in the box, but without the 3D ships at the moment. We're looking to keep the price down, so definitely, hopefully under £50, and that's basically it so far on that.